Welcome. This is Chris from the Craps Couple, and today I want to show you a new strategy I've been working on. I kind of gave it a little bit of intro into the Craps and Coffee video, but I wanted to go ahead and continue that on with the Craps and Coffee with actually rolling this out. So what we have is we have the setup. Again, I haven't got a name for it right now, but it is a hardway hedge with a Comeout 7 hedge, and got some exposure. Got about $130 average loss at 11% exposed right now. That's kind of where we're at. So that's not bad. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go through as many shooters as we can within, I don't know, let's try 20 minutes. So I'm going to look, let's see, 9. All right, so let's do that. So let's go. So we are on here. We've got a lay bet on the 4, and let's play this out. 9, center field 9, point's going to be 9. So that's going to move here, and immediately we're going to lose $7 or $8 right there. The next step we're going to do is we're going to put these chips in the rack for safekeeping. This on button comes down. Now we have 36 here, we got 40 there, we got protection. The only thing we're not protecting on is the 9. That's okay. All right, so here we go, and a 7 out. So that was a quick 0.7. So we've got 36 here, we got 40 down there, pay $4. So we end up losing the $8 and the $4. We lost $4 on that whole roll. All right, so we set this back up. $150 on the lay bet. $30 hard 4. Go ahead and get out with an 8. And that's it. And dice are out. 8. All right, so those are on, right? All right, so we got a point. Point's going to be 8. So now we're going to put a $21 win. Of course, we lost our $8. This is going to move to the 5, and we want to go ahead and use this money. So we're going to go ahead and raise that 6 up, and we're going to raise that 5 up, and then we're going to go ahead and rack this to cover that 8 that we just lost. So there's $10, $13, and sometimes you won't get the extra 3 because you're going to be picking up the 5, but that works out really good right there. You're sitting in a good position. Oh, and these need to come down because you don't need protection anymore. All right, so there we go. Nice route. 6 is the hit. We got a hit on that. This is going to be a $28 winner for us. We're going to go ahead and pay this like that. Now here's where we get up a little bit more aggressive, okay? The whole goal now is to get somewhat of an iron cross going. So that's what we're going to do. But we want to make sure that we make the 5 and the 6 worth it. So there we go. We're going to rack those 2. Now we're going to now collect on place bets, and we're going to let the field feed the place bets, okay? 5, no field 5. So we got $35 here, $15 loss there. So that's going to be a net $20. We're going to go ahead and rack that up. Remember, the field feeds the place bets. Place bets don't feed anything. So that's another $35 winner and a $15 field loser. So there's $20. So we're doing all right. We definitely made money now. We can stay away from the 9, I was about to say. But even at the 9 with the field coverage, fortunately, we got a little bit of a wait, that's not a I was thinking that was the point. Great. All right, so we won on that. That's going to be a $3 9. And there's another 5. So that's going to be a $35. Then minus the 15, we're going to take the 20. This time I might just go ahead and pick up one more just to make those a little bit more lucrative. Since we've collected twice, 3 craps. All right, ace deuce. Maybe go ahead and make the 9 a little bit more lucrative, and Why not? Make the 6. So the inside numbers are very good for us now. And then we're going to go ahead and collect some on those if we can. Okay, double. We'll take that. Now we'll go ahead and make the 4 and 10. And then if we lose the field at this point, we're just not going to play the field anymore. We'll just take it down. And we just lost it. All right, so the field is down. All right, let's get some more red here. And then we've got $42 there. So that's 49, and I pay 1. So we'll rack that. So continue to roll, and there's the 8. All right, so the point was made. Now, with that many shots, with that many hits, we did lose 40 here, okay? This is where I'm going to regress, okay? I'm going to say take everything down, all right? Everything down, rack that up. I would say if you get a shooter, if you get a roll like that, which is a really good roll, you need to consider regressing down. All right, so now I'm going to go back out with my 40. I'm going to set everything back up to the original. Now, this is what I'm still contemplating if I need to do, is go back to the original setup, because we know that I have a chance to lose 130 bucks going back to the original setup. But it's a new shooter, or it's the same shooter, new come out, and I want to kind of see if I can do this consistently or not. Be a $30 hard 4, so that's on, that's laid, and we're going to pick up an $8 7 dice route. 6 hard 6, so we did get by with it. We did give away $7 or $8, but we won 21, just like that. Roll that over. Again, we want to get these bets up, but we also want to do a little bit of racking to cover the money that we just lost. And dice route. Now we're looking for a 5 or an 8. Yo 11. 5 or an 8. Not a 4. Hard 4. Something to keep in mind that actually hit. And a 7 out. Yep. Tough. All right. So, yeah, we'll just pay it here. We'll take that up, because I had pressed those. All right. And we're back to the original setup. Take the 150. And we did hit a 4, and it was a hard way. So it's just something to keep in mind. Nothing to change anything on. Just like if I get 10s, or if a couple of 10s hit or a couple of 4s hit, then I might stay on that 10, because if a couple of 10s hit, I might bet on the 10 after those couple of 10s hit. Same on the 4. So I'm not locked into a 4 or the 10. Anyway, third shooter. 3 craps. That's good. It's a $40 winner. I forgot to put my, but it's also, I forgot to put the $8 out there. So we're going to call that a loss, which means I need some change, because we got to get out there this time. So always going out there with the $8, because you never know when you might need it. Hard 10 hard. See, the good thing about the hard ways, and this is if we had, I wished I was there, right? Or I wish that would have been a hard 4, because I had $30 there. It's a $210 winner. That's an easy win. I love it when that happens. But anyway, this is a little bit of a twist. I want to show it to you. So when I get a 10, that's a really good chance to make some more money. So I'm going to go ahead and put some odds here. And it's $140 down there. So very similar to what I had up there, except I might go a little bit more here. I might do like a $35 hard 10. That was a loss. And there you go. That's what I'm playing on. You could increase here. Matter of fact, because you got a little bit more coverage, why not put a little bit more money out here? Just like that and that. Now you've got you've got a little bit more opportunities to win, and you're protected back here. You've got a $90 winner here, so you got let's see, 30, so you're at 60 there, 66 bucks, and plus that, you're at that 35 be 101, another 5 be 106. You're at 106 bucks there, so you got a little bit of exposure right now on this first roll, but that's okay. Here we go, dice round. 6. All right, it's $21. So I do want to get out of the exposure point. In other words, I want to give myself a chance to actually win money. So I'm not going to go too crazy right here. I'm going to rack that. All right. And an 8. All right, there we go. Now we're talking. So that's $28 on that one. I am going to rack that, and I am going to get out on the field. I think I got just enough to make sense of it. And 6. So there's a $28 winner, $15 loser. It's a $13 winner. So I am now going to pick up that 6 and that 8 a little bit more. I'll leave that out there because I did the math. And that's going to be 30 here. So we'll do that. Make this 30. Like that. Now everything is right. We got everything set up. There's an 8. All right, so that's a $35 one. So that's going to be a $20 winner. We'll rack that up. That leaves that. That's $35 here minus the 15 gives you 20. That's the reason that I'm not moving those chips off the field. There's another 8. Do the same thing, 20 bucks. I'm going to rack it. Now we're probably going to do a little bit of a press. Hard, 4-4, hard. So that's 15. We're going to go ahead and pick up that 4. Yo 11. Yo 11. Now I'm going to go ahead and, whoops, that's only 15. So I put 5 there, which is going to take that up to a quarter. And we're going to go ahead and pick up that 6 and that 8 just a little bit more. There's that 8. We got a $36 one, so we're going to collect now since we did all that pressing with the field. You got to pay attention. Like if you're doing a whole lot of field pressing like we was, then, oh, I forgot to take the 15 down. All right, so I got to re-up the 15 on the field. If that's what happens, then you might as well go ahead and, do some collecting. And a 7 out. So we got up there. I mean, if they had hit the point, which to me, either way, it doesn't matter. I mean, obviously, I don't want them to hit the point. However, I would have regressed down, so I'd have been okay if they had hit the point. Yeah, I wouldn't have won down there, and of course, I want to be a winner. But regressing down would have also been okay. All right, so that's going to be $40 on the first don't, and then $50 on the odds that we laid. So not a bad little deal. So we're 3 shooters in, okay, and this has worked out pretty lucrative. It's been good for us, right? Let's see, what do we got here on our time? Got about 7 more minutes. And let's set this up again. So I think I saw a hard 4 that time, and it was a 10. So let's go ahead and get on the 10. And we'll pick up $30 10. Again, $16. And again, this is just something that's it's not that big of a deal in regards to bankroll. You don't have to. It's not a huge bankroll that you're having to do. And that's what I like about it. And as you can tell, unless you have just a terrible bad luck run, you're not going to lose a lot of money. You're just covered. I mean, you could lose $130 on average on that first roll. Okay, it can happen. On every come out roll, you could lose 130 bucks. All right, here we go. Dice route. And there's 5, no field. Now this is the one other hole in this strategy. If it hits something other than the 6 or the 8, then you're not gonna be able to start your pressing as quickly as you'd like to. So anyway, so now we're covered, right? We got it, but it could be a quick run. Oh, there's an 8. That's good. All right, so that's good to come out and hit that 8 like that. It's $21. The whole goal here is to get set up, to cover ourselves for what we lost a little bit on that front, that $8, cover that. So we got that $8 covered. Now we're looking for one more 6 and 8. There's a 4, easy 4. Keep that in mind when we come back to the lay bets. There's a 5. That's going to be a winner. So that's a loss. Just like that. We don't lose those too many, but it could happen. I mean, you could hit point after point after point very quickly, which can also be a quick winner. We did get a 4 that time. I'm going to go ahead and put a 4 out there. And we'll pick up the 30. Get everything set back up. $8.07. And there we go. We're set up. Same shooter, same dice. Here we go. 9, center field 9. So that's going to be a loss here. We'll rack this up. Take our lay up there. And dice are out. 8 hard. All right, so that's a $28 winner right there. This is fantastic. So this is exactly what you want to get in this situation. So there's some bad news here, though. That means I don't have enough to put out there on the field, so I do have to rack. So that's the only bummer about this. So I'm going to go full press. I'm just going to take this. We're going to make this 30 on this 6. That's 25. We're going to go ahead and make that 630. So that's the bad thing about it, is I was not prepared enough. We didn't get that first hit to get on that field right there. And the field feeds my bets. So 7 out. So we didn't get going greatly. It's okay. We didn't lose money. That's the main thing. That whole round right there, we made a few bucks, and we got to play a lot, right? So that's the good thing about this strategy, is you get to play a lot. All right, we're going to do one more shooter. One more shooter. All right, set this up. 150 on that lay bet. I can't remember what was hit. It's all right. Doesn't really matter. You're covered 2 ways. Let's get this 6. Let's get this 8. Get some change. I only needed 1. I put 2. There's that and that. So board's set, except for the 7. Need some protection on that 7. $8. And here we go. Hard 6. 6 hard. So the lay bets are protected. They're down. We lose our 7 protection, which is $8. And we win 21. Just like that. And then we'll move that over. Go ahead and get the 8 higher. Get the 5 higher. Rack $13. I think that's right. And dice are out. And a 7 out. That was fast. So in the end of things, we made a few bucks. Not much. Let's go one more because that was quick. Go one more. It's it could go cold. It could go cold. This has been working pretty much, I think, like the statistics would work out. We've had some lucky rolls, that didn't pop us on the 4. I guess you could call them luck. Statistically, it's 11% chance. Right? Statistically, to hit that 4 is really, and not hit the hard 4 is a 2 out of 36. So we're talking about 1 out of 18. So you're really down to like less than, you're like 6%. So It's not that, it's not likely to happen, but it can happen. It absolutely can happen. And it can go through streaks. So I'm not here to act like this is it's impossible to make that happen, because it absolutely is not. 5. So 5's going to be the point. We'll play this shooter out, and this will be it. It's going to be a loss of $8 there. Rack this back up. Remember, we started with a $600 bankroll, and we went through just a few shooters, and there's a 5. Wow. All right, so that's not great. So we got to put ourselves back out there. So this is where you wonder, is a shooter going to be hot? And that was close to that 4. So I'm wondering, oops. So I'm wondering if I should go to the 10, but I'm not going to overthink it. Just going to play it. Yo, 11. Woo! I forgot to put that $8 out there too. So there's that. Another $40 loss. So now we're going the wrong direction. Wrong direction. So last shooter is trying to get us. So right now you can say, you know what? I've been spanked enough. I'm going to take my money and run. But for this video, we're going to play it out. All right, we need to get $8 out there. You just got hit twice. Really hard. $80 down. There's a 10. Easy 10. Easy 10. All right, so that's good. But the shooter makes me nervous. I'm not going to lie. This particular shooter is making me nervous. But I'm going to run with it. There we go. I got $30. I said I'm going to do 35 there. All right, so I got a $35 hard 10. I put $100 down here in odds. So we got $140 down there. We got a 10 as a point, and we are going to roll. Here we go. And it's a hard 10. Hard 10. So that is exactly, so we just lost 100, 25, $140. But we have 35. So the way that's going to pay is it's going to pay 7. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it's going to pay 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and you're going to lose this. And this stays out, so you don't lose that. So look at this. I mean, you've got big win here, right? That's exactly why you play that hard 10. That hard way hedge is a game changer. That's exactly why you play it as high as I did. So I'm going to go ahead and rack this up. You know, I think at the casino at this point, I would just probably make a $5 bet, you know, and just cruise out. I mean, why make this difficult? You got some money out there. It's been covered. You're fine. There's 6. Point's going to be 6. I think now you just play it out and just go. Let's just walk out, man. Let's go to something else. I mean, this was a good, fun run. And there's no reason to sit there after you hit that hard way like that. When you was already nearing the end of your session, there's no reason to sit there and continue to press your luck. Just isn't, in my opinion. Now, other people might argue with that, and that's fine. Everybody can play it any way they want to, and that's it. All right, so that's going to be the end of it. So we started with a $600 bankroll, and we ended up with, there's 5, and there's 6, 7. We've got, there's 25, 50, 75. We'll do 80 here. So there's 100. So there's 300, 500, $800, 820, 825, $828. So $228 and what? 6 shooters? I mean, so you've been there less than an hour pretty much, and you just won $228. I mean, walk away. Why not? Why not take a break? You just got to play a lot. I mean, you got to play that table a lot. You know, take your money, Go get you a drink, take a break, go do something. Don't sit there and press your luck right now. That's a good place to stop. So anyway, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button down at the bottom right and get notified of any videos that we have coming out. Thanks for watching again. See ya.